Okay, I'm going to try this for the third time today. I keep being told, get this message out. And then I'm like, oh, I still need to work on my other job. And started, and someone called me and had to talk to them for a while. And it just, the whole morning keeps going. But anyways, now we're into the afternoon. So, good afternoon. I never say that. It's always good morning. So the message that keeps plaguing me is about finding calm in the storm, because our life can be one big storm, right? I mean, you get to a point where you don't know what's going on, you're not making enough money, people are irritating you, a lot of distractions, like my life this morning, so many distractions. So when it comes down to it, you start feeling like, oh my God, I can't find my footing. You can't get balanced, right? So just remember to breathe. Like I said in one of my other videos, just breathe. And remember that the calm that you're looking for is within yourself. It is a matter of mindset. It is a matter of perspective. So if you're waiting to be happy, oh, when I reach this goal, I'll be happy. You're not ever going to be happy. If you're waiting to get a raise, you're not ever going to be happy. And even when you get to the point of the happiness you desire, like that goalpost keeps moving and moving. So if you place your happiness based off of things you're desiring, right? When you achieve those things, it's going to be like a momentary gratification. But then you're going to have something new that'll pop up and you're just like, oh, okay, I'll truly be happy when I get to that point. So you have to learn to be happy in the moment, because really all you have is the moment. If you keep living in the past, looking to the future, trying to figure out what it is that's going to make you happy, you're overlooking yourself. You're overlooking what you have. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wake up in the morning when my alarm goes off, and some days I'm like, no, I don't want to do this again. And I got tired of waking up like that. So even last night, I finally laid down and I was like, oh, I can finally rest. And I started to think what I normally think is, get ready to do it again tomorrow. And I had to tell myself, I'm not doing the same thing again tomorrow. I'm building. So it's like building a house. Say I laid the slab, right? Laid the pillars. I'm not exactly sure the structure or the sequence that you build a house, but you get what I'm saying. There's steps to it. So even though you're building every single day, you're accomplishing something every single day. So start looking at what you're accomplishing, and the more you can see what you're accomplishing each day, even if it's like just a grain of salt, you're still accomplishing something. So consider that to be a way to kind of quiet that storm inside, and you're gonna keep having triggers. You're gonna keep having things that pop up, distractions that pop up. Don't let it destroy your peace. Don't let somebody else's presence go. When they're gone, I'll be happy. Because I had a friend say that this morning. I've had enough. And when they're gone, excuse me, and when they're gone, I can finally relax and be happy. It's not going to work like that, because a lot of times you get used to the chaos, and then all of a sudden you're bored or depressed, or life's still not exactly what you thought it would be, because you have expectations on your happiness rather than considering, I'm just going to be happy. I'm just going to be okay. That's that mindset you've got to start creating for yourself. This waking up, woohoo! I'm happy to be awake today. I'm so glad to be alive today. I get another opportunity to build something great, to do something that makes a difference, whether it be for yourself, your children, the world around you, your community, the future, right? Generations to come. So when you can start looking at the fact that you matter, don't let anyone around you bother you, because most of the time, how they're feeling, how they're acting, what they're doing has very little to do with you. Sorry, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Another one of those distractions. So just remember that what's going on in their world doesn't necessarily pertain to you. And a lot of times people will take out on you the way they're feeling. So knowing this, make sure you keep yourself in check, because you could be ruining someone else's day, not intentionally, just like they're not intentionally trying to destroy yours. So when it comes down to it, we all affect one another. I mean, it's a given. We live in a society that's very close-knit, right? We have cities that are connected to cities that are connected. There's very little nature left. There's a lot of concrete jungle. So when you get around that, you start getting around different vibes, energies, mindsets, creativity, just the way people believe that life should function. So when you have people battling one another, of course you're going to always feel like you're in a chaotic storm, right? So instead of battling people, if you see someone doing something you don't agree with and they're not hurting anybody, who cares? At least they're having fun and enjoying their life. Maybe focus on doing the same for yourself, because not everybody agrees that everything is okay or everything is not okay. We all have different mindsets, and that's fine. It is great to be unique. So when you are in the midst of a storm, start embracing that and say, okay, I'm going to sail through this. I'm going to make it through this, because only person that's going to get you through it, it's yourself. Nobody can save you. And like I had to remind somebody today, you want love. It's within you. You're tired of being alone. Remember, your ancestors are walking with you. The divine, God, whoever you want to call it, is always there with you, looking out for you. If you need change in your life, pray. Pray, create me a pathway that will lead me to my higher self. Create me a pathway that will get me from point A to point B. And you have to be flexible about what you consider point B to be, right? B to B. So when it comes down to it, you have to be open-minded. Don't be so rigid in what you're wanting. You know, don't paint the picture and go, that's exactly what I need. If I don't get that, then life sucks. Because all you're doing is putting yourself back into a storm. Only you can get yourself out of the storm. How do you get out of the storm? Get out of your head. Stop judging people. Stop considering that someone's doing you wrong and you're not doing anything, and I don't deserve this, and why would they do that, and what if I would have done that, and should I do this, could I do that? I mean, you're creating a storm of chaos in your mind because you can't have one linear thought, rather than, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. Everything is working out for me. Everything is always working out. Everything is working out for me. Everything is always working out. So when you come down to this point and you start understanding everything is working out for you for your higher good, it might feel like you're being punished at times. It might feel like you're being in a storm at times. But when you're in these moments, ask yourself, what am I supposed to be looking at right now? What am I supposed to be getting out of this situation? Am I supposed to be learning a lesson? What am I holding myself back from? Is there fear in the way? You know, there's a lot of questions that can come into your life that can help open doors and close doors. So when you get to that point of you start questioning, not in the sense of why am I a victim, but rather what does this serve in my life? What is the purpose to this? When you start looking for answers to questions rather than curiosity, I guess, closure, reasoning. When you're looking in that sense, you may never find it. But when you're looking in the sense that, okay, I need to figure out, why do I feel stuck? Why do I feel angry? Why do I feel hurt? Start asking yourself these questions of, why do I feel that way? What made me feel that way? And is this feeling what's the word I'm looking for? Is it like a repetitive feeling? Does this pop up in every relationship I have? Is this a common factor? And when you start noticing the patterns, the red flags, the situations that, hey, let me get your attention. When you start looking at those things, all of a sudden you start going, oh, okay, I'm supposed to learn something, and when I learn that, I can close the test book and I can move on. Because until you learn a lesson, you will be stuck in the same cycle over and over and over. The faces will change, but the energy will basically remain the same. So start paying attention, and that means being present in the moment. And when you're going through that dark night of the soul, that spiritual awakening, and you're transitioning, then all of a sudden you will start finding, here comes another distraction, you'll start finding those patterns. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to leave that as food for thought, and I'm going to deal with my next distraction for the day. Peace, love, and light, and I will talk to everybody later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.